Uh, Welcome back to Thousand Year Door, people. We have to get the help of Madame Flurry by retrieving her necklace. And remember, these three dipshits have it, and they're out to kill Mario. And they didn't recognize Mario. The Three Stooges, ladies and gentlemen.
I can tell which is all which. Just from appearance.
But yeah, this episode's going to be very, very simple because it's going to be a boss fight episode. In fact, in our recording session, we'll be fighting two bosses. Yay!
Huzzah.
In fact, I already got back to this beginning area because, yes, you have to go all the way back to the beginning. Thousand Year Door is, at least on original, it's not the best with backtracking. And I literally almost died multiple times as a kid. And granted, sucked as a kid. But it's like, at least don't respawn the enemies that quickly. Let me pull up the thing. The fuck? Alright. Meet this fucking Shadow Sisters. I think it was just taking too long to hit the A button. Which I'm so glad I played this game with the GameCube controller again. I mean, playing with the Pro Controller isn't a bad idea, but it feels more fitting to actually play with the GameCube controller.
I mean, especially for a game that did come on the GameCube.
Exactly.
It's like the nostalgia kind of behind it as well.
Yeah.
Even though not much was, I mean, like, I feel like any GameCube game that gets re-released, and it's always the best to play with the original controller. It was intended to play with.
Sometimes it's negligible because Sunshine apparently they had used the analog in the on the L and R buttons.
Oh.
But they weren't able to do that completely with
the All-Star Collection version.
Yeah.
Well, I've never played the All-Star Collection. I only played the GameCube version.
I've only played the All-Star Collection. I tried emulating it, but I just gave up at the title screen. Just felt bored. But meet Vivian, Marilyn, and Beldum. These guys aren't that hard to take down. As you already saw, Vivian, she only has 10 HP. She has Shade Fist, Fiery Jinx. I believe Fiery Jinx can and will burn you, so be careful with that. That status condition will do 1 point of damage per turn from what it's on. Marilyn, she has 12 HP for this one, and she's more the hard hitter. In fact, she is able to charge, raising her attack by 2. Her base attack is already 2 already. And she has Thunder, and that will pierce through any of your defense, so, be careful with that. And then we have Beldum. She can freeze you, so you want to be careful with that. Freezing, I don't think we got to that status condition yet. Essentially, you'll be encased in ice for a couple of turns, and whenever that is done, you'll take 1 point of damage upon coming out of the ice. Beldum can also, as you just saw, inflict the Tiny status, which I believe heavily decreases attack. Yeah, Tiny attack power has dropped, and will able to inflict the huge status to one of her allies. Just hope it's not Marilyn, and if it is, just hope Marilyn is in charge. Because Huge will increase the attack. Now, I think this may be the first time using this star ability. Earth Tremor. Hits every ground enemy. And depending on how high the floor can get, it can actually hit enemies up in the sky. All you gotta do is just press A when the bar gets to the particular point. I may have forgotten the whole round 1 thing, but this is not the last time we'll be fighting the Shadow Sisters.
I'm assuming...
And obviously their power will increase.
Sounds about right.
And what were you about to say? Because I feel like you were going to ask if we were going to fight them again.
No, I'm assuming it's probably about like a few times, probably. If I'm correct on certain things.
I want to say just one other time, but I could be heavily wrong. I may have just finished recording like the main story. But that's also me trying to get through work, get my own shit done. Which, you know, my own videos in fucking school. One thing I should mention, I believe no matter what, no matter how high level you are, I think you will get the full payout of experience no matter what. The reason why I mention that is because I did the Pitiful 100 Trials before chapters 7 and 8, I want to say. And yeah, it wasn't getting experience from normal enemies, but got some experience from an enemy called Gloomtail. So I do want to mention real quick the status that Marilyn had at the end there is lightning. Don't touch an enemy that has lightning. You will take a point of damage. Well, unless you have the Zap Tap badge, I should say. I think that extra bit of animation was added to this version of the game, which I don't remember something like that. Let me double check, actually. Double checking with a Let's Play that's... I keep forgetting YouTube used to have a fucking time limit. Well, technically YouTube still has said time limit. Alright, we hand over the necklace and we get our new party member.
Jesus Christ.
Were you ready for that?
Not gonna lie, I was kind of right on that, on her appearance almost.
No, I thought you were gonna fucking make like a Norbit reference or some shit like that.
What was her name? Rasputia or something?
Yeah.
I almost thought about it, but I was like, I'm trying to remember Norbit though at the same time. Oh my god, that literally that screams Rasputia energy right there.
Well, she's not as batshit insane as Rasputia.
I don't know why, like the one scene from that movie I remember the most is her going down the water slide.
Fucking hell. And she lands in like the kiddie pool and causes all the water to fucking shoot out of it.
Practically, yeah. Like she goes down the water slide so fast, and like goes through like a fence and everything.
Ugh.
Was it? So like, before we started recording, I was playing Near Replicants because I'm trying to play through this game for actually get through the entire game. Luckily, there's only 5 endings in this game, in this one, compared to, the 26 endings. Yeah, so I was looking at how you get the endings for this game, and one of them I was very, very surprised about.
And that is?
It is with, I think it's, no, it's ending C. I think. No, wait, not endings. Actually, no, it was ending E. That's what it was. Ending E, which is the true ending.
All right.
And actually, which is shockingly a new ending just for this version of Replicant. So this was, if you're playing the original version, there's only 4 endings. Was this one, after getting the D and delete your save file and start a new game with a different name. You'll play normally until they fight against the huge shade in the rally where you basically you get Kaine for the first time. And the reminder that New Replicant remake will play out differently with a new story and cutscene.
All right.
It's weird. You have to start a completely new game. Almost to get this ending.
I mean, could always be worse.
I mean, there's ending C, and you have all the weapons to get the ending.
Oh, fuck that shit. All right, but real quick, since I fell off the platform somehow, Madame Flurry, she's essentially on the overworld. She's used to uncover things that could be covered up. She can also, with her wind, I should say, she can also use her wind to also stun enemies for a brief second. In battle, she has Body Slam, which is just, what it says, slamming down on an enemy. You have to align the cursor within a circle. Then you got Gale Force. Press and hold A few times to fill up the gauge. Essentially, that will blow away any enemies. It doesn't always work. There is a Gale Force percentage that enemies have, so you can always look that up. If you rank her up, she gets Lip Lock, which allows her to steal HP from enemies. And Dodgy Fog. It's essentially giving Mario the dodgy status for a couple of turns. So they added a new entry for the catalog that I had no clue for the longest time. It's connected to that fucking purple toad. Essentially, it's just these cardboard toad things. Not toad thing, Goomba things that he's made. And I think also one other character that we'll see again before officially starting Chapter 8. But what kind of secret entrance is that? It's literally marked as secret entrance.
That seems like a slapstick cartoon kind of thing that you would see if you would think about it.
Yeah, it'd be like a detective going undercover, well, trying to tail someone using a newspaper that has his face on it.
Oh my god.
I cannot wait. I can't wait to do LA Noire for jokes like that.
Dude, I looked at these trophies for Replicant, and there's time challenge ones. It's gonna be a fun. There's literally the first one is literally you complete the game within 15 hours.
The fuck? Yeah, have fun with all that. I think this and Luigi's Mansion are gonna be the only games I even come close to 100%ing.
Well,
Because I'm still not doing all the star bits. Fuck that.
okay, well, this one, it might take me a bit to... Near Replica might take me a bit to actually master, being all these ones. Like, it's like one, he says, you need to stop Berserk Kaine within 1 minute. So I probably have to be, like, max level to do that. Oh my god, was it? Speaking of how you level up, like, this time you really had to go in, every time, you have to pause the game, and then go into Grimoire Wise, and then go to the where you keep all, like, it's basically where all, like, your key items and stuff, like, and it tells you, like, your status, and when you're gonna level up next. It doesn't, like...
Fuck that shit. Final Fantasy the 15 did something similar. I hated that game for it.
I mean, I don't mind it. And stuff like... Well, also the fact that I'm not... It's like, the fact that, with the... In this one, there isn't evade, but it's more like a dodge roll kind of evade. Compared to Nier Automata. I mean, like I said, this game did come first before before Automata came out, so...
But it's time for some X-Nauts. They have 4 HP. So 1 Power Slam and they're pretty much gone. And that was me trying to do a guard that I fucking suck at.
Hee.
Nah, fuck you too.
Wait, did you watch the new episode of Gojuger yet?
No, I didn't. But that's only because I don't know if it's available.
Okay. I know the next episode is gonna have Don Momotaro and.
Fuck my love. Of course it's gonna.
I kind of see what it's kind of. I have a feeling they're gonna go back and like have them to go eat through each Sentai basically almost. Well, except Boom Boonger. Since,
Well, yeah, Boom Boom's dead, for starters, and I'm pretty sure they're not, I am pretty sure they went their own ways at the end, but then again, I still haven't watched the whole entire thing.
Well, yeah, I didn't mind Boom Boonger, but...
I mean, it's not a bad show, it's just, I just stopped watching it for some reason. I have a real bad habit of doing that.
I mean, it's probably best you just kind of stopped a bit so you can actually, you can just binge it now. But, I mean, I wouldn't say it's my favorite of the it's probably, like, under maybe... It's probably, I know it's above Dawn Brothers. What are you saying? It's like, I don't mind, like, I just didn't like the suits that much until they got the champion jackets and like that. I actually really like the jackets, actually.
It's just the fucking helmet. Everything else is perfectly fine. But you know what? We'll see you guys in episode 10.